Now to Turkey. Just days after winning an absolute majority in a general election, the Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan has called for constitutional change to widen his powers. Under the current constitution, the office of president is largely ceremonial. Erdogan wants to change that. He wants to become an executive president similar to the president of the United States. But many are worried that this will have nothing to do with checks and balances.
Kesmek yok. Devam edeceğiz. Bunu da dinleyin.
Thunderous applause for a president who's wasting no time. 3 days after winning the election, President Erdogan is pressing for a constitutional reform to extend presidential powers. His Islamic conservative AKP wants to change Turkey's system of government, but the party lacks the needed votes in parliament, so the president is seeking support from others. I believe that political parties seeking to thwart this process should change their stance. Anyone who resists our people's wish for a new constitution, who tries to prevent it, will be held accountable in the next elections in 4 years. The opposition fears that Erdogan could become an autocratic ruler. The president further vowed to press ahead with Turkey's bloody conflict with Kurdish PKK rebels. And the government is cracking down on dissenting media. On Tuesday, 2 editors of news magazine Nokta were arrested for allegedly plotting a coup. They had called the AKP victory on their cover page the beginning of a civil war in Turkey. That edition of the magazine was withdrawn from shelves. This magazine has been shut down in the past. Turkey has become a country that cannot even tolerate an opposition magazine. We're talking about a transition towards tyranny. After regaining their absolute majority, Erdogan and the AKP feel stronger than ever.
Yeah, we want to pick up on that strength. Dorian Jones is our correspondent in Istanbul. Good evening to you, Dorian. I mean, what is Erdogan's game plan right now? I mean, do you think he's going to be successful in getting this referendum? And do you think that the people of Turkey are going to say yes to what he wants?
Well, President Erdogan is talking about an American-style presidency, but with few, if any, checks to its power. He says that is necessary because the president will need to make quick decisions to take Turkey to the next level, as he describes it. But opponents are saying that this is equivalent to an elected dictatorship akin to Putin's Russia. Now, it is believed that there is disquiet even among Erdogan's own supporters over such a prospect. So if he does pursue this without making any concessions, then Turkey will head to a very divisive vote. And even if he does win it, it will only add to the deep political divisions within Turkish society.
Well, you say the deep divisions in Turkish society, Dorian, but obviously Erdogan must think he has enough popular support to get this referendum passed. How do you explain his popularity?
Well, he has been dominating centre-right politics for the last 15 years. He's a political giant, and he's been very successful at preventing any rival or rival party, especially in the centre-right, from emerging to challenge that. And at times of crisis or conflict, then people, particularly on the right of the political spectrum, which does dominate Turkish politics, do gravitate towards him, even if they do have qualms over his style and methods.
All right, Dorian Jones on the story for us in Istanbul. Dorian, as always, thank you very much.